Using action settings. Within a pivot table, we have the Options tab, and within the Option tabs, there's a group called Actions. Here, there's a couple of extra little bits that we can change inside of our pivot table. The first option here, Clear All, is quite handy. What this does is it deletes all of the different headings inside of my pivot table to bring me back to just a blank pivot table. And if I click back inside that pivot table area, then you can see that on your panel it has blanked out the column, row and values, etc. on the right hand side. The undo button will bring everything back again if it's the last thing that you have done. Also in options, within Clear, there's the Clear Filter option. So for example, if I went in and I decided on a particular salesperson, so I might only want to see these salesperson here, and then I might also want to see only particular regions and press OK. So I have now applied filters to my pivot table. In the Clear option, Clear Filters just brings everything back again. So it's a quick way of going to the drop-down menus and pressing All. You can just go to Clear and say Clear Filters. Also in here I have the Select option. It's just a quick way again of selecting the entire pivot table. This might be handy for doing our copying and pasting into Word or Excel or PowerPoint. And finally then we have an option to move the entire pivot table. So currently the existing worksheet is where it is, and it's on the summary sheet and it starts in A3. If I change that, I can click on this little yellow arrow, choose a different cell and come back again and press OK, and it moves the entire pivot table over into that section. Again, the undo button will bring all of that back again. I can also move the pivot table into a new worksheet. So rather than doing the copy and the paste, I could choose new worksheet, press OK, and automatically you'll see it's added a new sheet called sheet 3, and it's moved the entire pivot table in there. If I go back to summary where it was, you'll notice that the pivot table is gone completely from there. So just to recap there, in the pivot table itself, in the Options tab, there was the Actions, and within Actions we looked at Clear, Select and Move pivot table.